Good morning, everyone. Today, we will discuss the global warming and effects of global warming and how we can use the different energy resources. Okay, and we will
Yes.
take the different countries. Okay, okay,
Yes.
fine. We
Good
will start with Aryan.
good morning to one and all. Today we are going to show a presentation on uses of energy resources and effect of global warming in India. The members of my group are Anuya, Aro Patel, Arna, Drashti, and Elena. Resources. Energy resources are really important for better human survival. But unfortunately, there are some resources which might not exist for our future generations. With that, the increase in level of warm gases can heat up this world and can lead global warming. The main cause of it are deforestation, machines like AC which release harmful gas like CFS, plastic, etc. To avoid such circumstances to take place, we all should take precautions that we don't overuse the resources and instead help to save it for our future. Natural resources in India. Coal, fourth largest reserves in the world. Antimony, iron ore, lead, manganese, mica, bauxite, rare earth elements, titanium ore, chromite, natural gas, diamonds, petroleum, limestone, arable land. Solar energy. India is endowed with rich solar energy. The country's solar capacity reached 36.6 GW at the end of the first quarter of 2020. Rooftop solar power accounts for 2.1 GW, of which 70% is industrial or commercial. Fourth largest country for using solar energy in world. Wind energy. India ranks fourth in global wind power installed capacity index. Wind power accounts for nearly 10% of India's total installed power generation capacity and generated 62.03 TWh. The 1600 MW Jaisalmer Wind Park is India's biggest wind farm, developed by Suzlon Energy. The project features a group of wind farms located in Jaisalmer district of Rajasthan, India. Hydro energy. India, the seventh largest hydropower making country in the world. India is only about 4% of the world's renewable water resources, but is home to nearly 18% of world's population. 80% is used in agriculture. India receives an average of 4,000 billion cubic meter of precipitation every year. However, only 48% of it is used in India's surface and groundwater bodies. In India, industry is the second highest consumer of water. Effects of global warming in India. Extreme heat, drinking water crisis, changing rainfall pattern, frequent droughts, groundwater going deep, sea level rise, melting glaciers, receding at an average rate of 10 to 15 meters per year. India will be among the worst hit countries that may face wrath of calamities like floods and heat waves often. Thank you.
Very good, Aryan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Arav.
See the screen.
No, dear. Yes.
Good morning, one and all. My name is Arav Desai, and today our group is going to present a PPT on usage of energy resources and effect of global warming in Netherlands. Members are Hetvi, Rishikesh, Jaitra, Jai Desai, Jai Nagar Seth, and Keshav Sharma. Natural resources Netherlands. Natural gas, petroleum, peat, limestone, salt, sand and gravel, arable land. Solar energy. Solar power in the Netherlands has an installed capacity of around 4,300 megawatt MW of photovoltaics voltaics as of the end of 2018. Around 1,397 MW of new capacity was installed during 2018, the second highest figure in Europe for that year. Solar power is particular showing strong growth in country. Wind energy. Wind power in the Netherlands has an installed capacity of 4,710 MW, 957 MW of which are based offshore. In 2019, the wind turbines provided the country with 12% of its electricity demand during the year, a figure that is growing but somewhat below the average of 15% that wind power provides across the whole of the EU's electricity composition. The Dutch government has set a target of 6,000 MW of onshore wind power by 2020 and 4,450 MW of offshore wind power by 2023. Hydroenergy. Despite its long interaction with water, the Netherlands has little potential for hydropower due to its flat topography. The Netherlands has a large resource of moving water in its major rivers, but its limited hydraulic head because of little elevation change means that hydropower is a minor component of the country's renewable energy portfolio. A few small hydro plants exist but in total produce less than a tenth of a percent of the Netherlands' electricity. Effects of global warming in Netherlands. The average temperature 1.7 degrees Celsius has increased during the last century and the annual number of summery days increased by nearly 20. Annual precipitation also has increased by about 20% and periods of heavy rainfall have become much more frequent. Annual precipitation up to the end of this century, for example, may either increase by 5% or decrease by 6%, depending on the scenario. Higher risk of river and water drainage flooding as a result of intense precipitation, declining surface water quality, water temperature, algal growth, and biodiversity, rapid rise in a sea level, and an increase in peak river discharges. Thank you.
Good job, Aryan and group. Arav.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Akshay.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, dear. It is clear.
Uses. Good morning. My name is Akshay. Today, I and my group are going to present this slide of uses of energy and resources and effect of global warming in Somalia. Natural resources in Somalia. Uranium and largely unexploited reserves of iron ore in gypsum, bauxite, copper, salt, natural gas, and likely oil reserves. Solar energy. In 2012, being considered of development in the near future, two items that are being made available in seven other African countries in the light years ahead country program has been considered are solar lanterns and street lights. India has a very successful solar lamp and program in Somalia. Wind energy. Somalia is not associated with wind power or any forms of renewable energy. Somalia has highest combined wind power and solar energy potentials on the planet. The city of Garowe in Puntland has been fed since 2016 by a 3.5 MW hybrid and wind and solar power plant that recently increased in 5.9 MW to provide its 50,000 inhabitants with more than 90% of electricity demands. Hydro energy. Somalia's energy was sourced from fossil fuels, the rest from the hydropower. Although many although only making up of roughly 3.3% expect have continued to express their optimism about the potential of hydropower in Somalia, with only a single dam constructed. Somalia's hydropower efforts have definitely been slowed, which is due to civil conflict and instability throughout the region. However, the political situation in Somalia continues to make strides efforts towards introducing new dams. Efforts Effects of global warming in Somalia. Somalia's current climate is hot and dry. Even rainfall leads to droughts. Approximately 70% agriculture on are dependent on climate sensitive. Thank you.
Fine, Akshat and group. Yes, it is visible right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning. Today I'm going to share a power. Today I'm going to present a PowerPoint presentation on the uses of energy resources and effect of global warming in China. Natural resources in China: coal, iron ore, helium, petroleum, natural gas, arsenic, bismuth, cobalt, cadmium, ferrosilicon, gallium, germanium, hafnium, indium, lithium, mercury, tin, titanium, tungsten, antimony, manganese, magnesium, selenium, strontium, vanadium, magnetite, aluminum, lead, zinc, rare earth elements, uranium, hydropower potential, world's largest arable land. Solar energy. China stands at the first place for use of solar energy. China is the world's largest manufacturer of solar panels. The contribution to the total electric energy produced remains modest at the average capacity factor of solar power plants is relatively low at 17% on average. Wind energy. China is the world leader in the wind power generation, with the largest installed capacity of any nation and continued rapid growth. in new wind facilities. Wind power capacity goals are to reach 400 GW by 2030 and 1000 GW by 2050. The Gansu wind farm in China is the largest wind farm in the world with a target capacity of 20,000 MW by 2020. Hydroenergy. Hydroelectricity is the currently China's largest renewable energy resource and the second overall after coal. Hydropower plays a big part in the energy policy of the country. In 2015, hydropower generated 1,126 TW of power, accounting for roughly 20% of China's total electricity generation. Effects of global warming in China: sea level rise, glacier retreat, air pollution, agriculture, water resource, drought and flood, public health. Thank you.
Thank you, Hetvi. Thank you for sharing.
Welcome.
Vedang, Vedang and group.
Topic: Utilization of renewable energy in India, China, Netherlands and Somalia. Wind energy. Electricity in India 8%, in China 12%, in Netherlands 4%. Solar energy. Photosynthesis 8%, in India, China 20%, Netherlands 2%. Electricity generation 9.8% India, 11.84% China, 500 plus solar panels in Somalia and 40% in Netherlands. Total solar capacity 31.696 gigawatts in India, 200 gigawatts in China, 1.5 kilowatts in Somalia and 4300 megawatts in Netherlands. Hydro energy. Electricity in India 12.3, in China 17%, Somalia 120 megawatts and Netherlands 1.770%. Agriculture 17.69%, China 65% and Netherlands 67%. Industries 41.16%, and in China success of 23 to 32% and in Netherlands 31%. Thank you.
Thank you, Vedang. Thank you, Vedang and group both.